sure most of you have watched movies like Tare Zameen Pe or even Three Idiots. Apart from breaking various stereotypes and building pragmatic beliefs, one aspect that such movies touch upon is kindness. Small, simple, random acts of kindness that can have a huge impact on someone else, someone who needs it at the right time. Have you heard about Oskar Schindler, the German Catholic? Yes, the main protagonist from the movie The Schindler's List. His act of kindness had helped save thousands of Jews at a time when they were literally being slaughtered by the Nazis. Or even the story of Luz Long and Jesse Owen. It is not just one of friendship, but of a rival in long jump. Luz Long was kind enough to help Jesse Owen with some simple tips that helped him to win the gold medal at the 1936 Berlin Olympic Games, while Long settled for silver. These are stories that go down in history, but there are so many more all around us. Recently, during my last trip, I was waiting at the crowded airport for my flight. I noticed a old lady standing in the queue to purchase coffee. The queue was not long, but there was a young mom a few places behind her. The kid in her lap was weeping continuously, and there was another child who was nagging her for something. She was finding it very difficult to manage. The old lady noticed this and called her right in front of the queue, right at the counter. She also offered the vendor to attend to the young mom first so that she can make the purchase and go back to attending her kids. Won't you call that an act of kindness? We all need kindness in some way or the other, and we all can be kind in some way or the other by actions we do in our daily lives. But the big question is to be or not to be kind. The answer is simple yet complex because sometimes kindness comes at a cost, and are we willing to pay that? Often we refrain from helping someone monetarily because of various reasons, like we feel whether it's going to make a difference or whether it will reach the right person, or maybe it might not, maybe we are not financially viable for us at that time. But is money the only way to be kind? Let me ask you something. Are you happy in the world you live in? Forget the world. Are you happy at the place you work or where you study? Were you happy 2 hours back? Or are you happy right now? Well, you really don't have to answer me, but think about it. I would be really happy right now if I get sound sleep for the next few hours, or if I get to eat my favorite food in the evening. So we all have our own reasons to be happy. Happiness can be induced externally and sometimes internally too. But the fact is that an act of kindness can make us happy. Wouldn't you be really happy if someone said something really nice to you right now, like you look beautiful, or I love the way you spoke yesterday, or would you like me to help you with something, or someone came and gave you a helping hand in your household chores? Wouldn't you be happy if the list just goes on? Now, coming back to the topic, the connection between neuroscience and kindness, why kindness makes us happy. Research suggests that any act of kindness, whether receiving or giving, has a huge impact on brain function and overall bodily functions. It triggers the release of neurochemicals in our body like serotonin and dopamine, which are associated with elevated or positive moods and overall feelings of pleasure. It has also been suggested that an act of kindness can also open up neural pathways which are related, it relates to empathy and social connections, which again leads to enhanced positive feelings and happiness. Now, how to be happy without having to spend a penny, but by spending a little bit of effort? Someone had rightly said that we often underestimate the significance or importance of a simple smile, a warm hug, or a helping hand, lending a ear to someone, or even a moment of caring, which could have a life defining impact on someone else. So let's delve into 3 simple ways in which we can be kind. First, kindness through words. This is probably the most simple one, yet the most uncommon. Often we end up saying a lot of harsh things to someone without even realizing that how it's going to hurt the other person. But yet, when it comes to sharing a praise or a compliment, we often don't do that. So, getting appreciated is a very pleasant feeling. 99% of people in the world, directly or indirectly, do things based on other people's opinion. So, it's like giving someone a word of encouragement, a pat on the back with some words, or maybe giving a good advice, these counts as kindness. Sometimes, like expressing gratitude, giving comfort, or even saying sorry can be an act of kindness, because these are simple words, but it can have a huge impact on someone else. You never know how it's going to impact the person listening to these words, what's going on in their mind. I'm not done, but what am I doing right now? Yes, you got it right. I'm smiling. So, this brings me to my second way, kindness through silence. William Arthur Ward once said that a simple smile is the universal language of kindness. So, even a small smile can brighten or lighten up someone's day. Sometimes not saying at all can be kind, rather than blurting out something harsh, or blurting out something uh, bad about someone without even knowing what the other person, knowing the situation in which the other person is. Moreover, a simple smile or maybe a compassionate look can often mean 1,000 words, like which can imply that yes, I understand what you're going through, or you are not alone in this. So these things, small things of gesture, can also be an act of kindness without having to say a word. Coming to the third and the last way, which is very evident, it is kindness through actions. Do you know who are called the leading lights in kindness? Now, leading lights in kindness are people who embody and promote kindness as a core and crucial leadership principle, because they use them to impact individuals, businesses, and the society at large. One amazing example is of the ex Liverpool coach Jurgen Klopp, who is known to be a leading light in his field in kindness. He has shown the world how he uses empathy and kindness in building relationships with the team members, and also using it as a way to not connect with not even his own team members but with competitors as well. He exemplifies that kindness can be a key strength in building a supportive environment, for which it kind of leads to success. Another example I can think of is of Dr. Davy Shechi. We all know about him, his philanthropic work and his commitment and dedication in the field of healthcare, especially how he had kind of helped the underprivileged people, is an amazing act of kindness, and which has earned him the title of Henry Ford of the heart surgery. So these are big things, but the underlying fact that I'm trying to push here is that simple acts of kindness can also be a big thing. As the old adage goes, that actions speak louder than words. So simple acts of kindness can have a huge impact in the long run on someone in a very positive way, like lending a ear to someone's problems, or giving a little bit of comfort or a little bit of encouragement, support, or sharing your food sometimes with your colleagues, with your friends, or probably helping your mom and dad at home. So it just goes on. There will be someone somewhere out there in the world always who would need your kindness, not in a very big way, but with something more instantaneously. This reminds me of a very beautiful thought that I read somewhere, that kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Such a beautiful thing, isn't it, if you think about it? Now, you might be thinking that where you, me, or us stand in the kindness meter, and we aren't doing really bad. According to the World Happiness report 2025, we are more kinder than we perceive. There have been a rise in cases like in simple acts of kindness, like returning a wallet or exceeding expectation. Now, according to CNN, globally, around 70% of people have done some at least one act of kindness in the past couple of months. And it has been also noted, surprisingly, that kindness has come out as a significant factor for happiness, sometimes more than income. So it kindness has also affected our pro-social behavior. What is pro-social behavior? It is the social behavior where we are like our actions are benefiting others, like when we are sharing or caring or volunteering, when we are donating or cooperating. So things like this. So the main thing is that random small things can also turn out to be an act of kindness for someone else. I would like to end this with a few lines from a beautiful song by Selena Gomez. So here it goes. The world is a nasty place. I know that, you know that. We don't have to fall from grace. Just put down the weapons we fight with and kill them with happiness. Sorry, kindness. So you see how they are connected. So when you can kill someone with kindness, then why would you want blood on your hands and a burden on your conscience? Kindness makes you the most beautiful person, however you look like. And the neuroscience of kindness is like a complete ecosystem, a nervous system which functions with empathy, gratitude, and respect. And one last piece of advice, my friends: kindness is contagious. So spread it and it'll come back to you one day, some way, somewhere. Thank you.